What's up, Core Baseball? This is Coach Mooney with your mental performance message for this week. Today, I want to kind of break down what we talked about last time. Last time we talked about body language and our body language check-in, right? We were very clear about this routine that we were building that we have to practice to control our body language. So what did it start with? It started with we needed to check in. Somebody needed to tell us, or we need to remind ourselves, check in with your body language. So the first thing we fix is our serious face, get our shoulders back, chest up, and we take that nice deep breath, and we say, next pitch, right? That's our body language check-in. I hope you guys have been practicing that. I hope you got to use it in practice or use it in the game. I've heard that possibly some of you guys may not have used that this past weekend. We got to practice it and start implementing it into our game, right? But you got to practice it at home first. You got to practice at practice. Make sure we're getting that right. But I want to dive a little bit deeper, right? We want to do a little, a lot, not a lot, a little, right? So to do a little, a lot, we're going to break this down just a little bit more. We got the serious face. Y'all figured that out. We figured out we can get our chest up and our shoulders back. We know how to do that. That's easy. I trust you guys got that. But the thing I really want to take a little bit of a deep dive into is our deep breath. Why do we take a deep breath? Why? Because I said so? That's not a good reason why. The reason why is when we take that deep breath in and then out, we're slowing our bodies down. That's so important. We slow our bodies down. When we slow our body down, we think more clearly. All right, we think more clearly. We're able to control ourselves better when we take that deep breath in and deep breath out. We control our body. More importantly, when we slow our body down, we can now slow the game down. Because what happens when we fail? What happens when bad stuff happens in the game is the game speeds up. It gets faster, and next thing you know, we're failing more. All right, we want to fail less, but we got to get in control of ourselves first. So the deep breath will slow our bodies down, let us think clearly, and allow us to slow the game down so we can get ready for the next pitch, the next moment in the game, right? So that deep breath is what's gonna happen. It's gonna help us with that. The deep breath helps. So let's focus on that. Let's be aware if we're taking our deep breath or not. Don't rely completely on your coaches and your parents to say, hey, take a deep breath, all right? You need to control that, and it needs to be part of your routine is to be aware of your breath. Slows everything down. That's great. We want that so much. And how about the next part? After that deep breath, I asked you to say next pitch. All right, but how about this one? Let me go a little bit deeper than that. We are dealing with a game of failure where bad things happen all the time. So we need to say, we are so used to failure. We know it's gonna happen. So why not say this? Try it. So what? So what? You still care, but so what? I get another pitch. I get another play. I get another at bat. This game comes full circle, fellas, full circle, where you're going to get another opportunity. So why not say, so what? So what? Next pitch. So what? Next pitch. We call those positive affirmations, positive self-talk, things that you say to yourself to get yourself to be more positive. So in your head, you have to be able to say those things. You can say it with your mouth, of course. You look a little weird out there saying it with your mouth, but say it to yourself in your head. So what? Next pitch. And mean it, and mean it, and mean it. And have it as part of your routine that you're gonna say that when things get hard, when things get tough. You make that happen. That's called self-control, because in this game, we have control of nothing. You can't control the umpire. You can't control the other team. You can't control anything. The only thing you have control over is yourself and your routines, the things you say to yourself, your breathing, your body language check-in. All those things that we're talking about, we call that our process. We can trust our process. We trust those things. We use them in game. Next thing you know, the game slows down. And then we execute better because we're in control of ourselves, and now we have a little bit more control of the outcome, right? But it starts with controlling yourself, because you cannot control your performance until you control yourself, all right? So that's why we breathe the way we breathe, and that's why we talk to ourselves the way we talk. Practice it, fellas. Practice it at home. Practice it at practice. Practice it in the game. You guys can do it. I believe in you. That's your message for today, guys. We'll see you next week.